Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? Look, I just woke up from a nap, alright? And I know what y'all thinking. You looking kinda light skinned. I know. I got a little bit of a light situation I'm working on. Ignore that. I just woke up from a nap, bro. You'll be alright. And I turned on Twitch. And there's this YouTuber that I be watching that I finally tuned into his Twitch live stream, and he was about to react to this video here, and I was like, alright, I gotta cut that right there. I gotta react to this. Why? Why do I feel like I needed to react to this? Because I really don't need to react to this. But I feel very personal about this for the simple fact that, that's that right there. Hold on. What's going on? Yeah, there you go. That right there. Hold on. I want y'all to see it. Give me a second. See that? Right here. Wait, sorry. Right here. That is my last name. Okay. I don't care who. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care about none of that, bro. But if they're gonna be using, if you're gonna have my last name, bro, you can't be on the internet doing some stupid shit, dog. You're just making me look bad, even though I know that has nothing to do with me. But you're making you. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. As a matter of fact, it's really not a good look, and I don't like it. So, hold on. Is it this? Yeah. We are about to jump right in and figure out what the freak is going on with the Hodge twins. I have no idea of who these guys is, but we about to find out now. All right, let me shut the freak up and let's just get into the video.
It wasn't so long ago that a guy by the name of Eric Orwell went viral. He's a Caucasian man that's living in Arkansas, and his group, RTTL, Return to the Land, they're going viral for building all white communities in Arkansas and in Missouri. And he was interviewed on TM.
I was just in Missouri earlier this year. What part of Missouri is they doing this in, bro? Cause I was just in Missouri earlier this year. Anyway, let's continue.
He was asked a particular question.
Why is European heritage the purest form of European heritage, something that you embrace to the exclusion of others?
Okay, guys, you heard that question. His response was pretty interesting.
Well, for something to be what it is, it has to not be other things.
So for something to be
I'm gonna hold
one
this in
thing,
my hand for the rest
it
of this
cannot be the other. This is his defense for starting an all-white town. He wants to have shared values, shared phenotype, a particular shared culture. And what he's saying is, as much as I may like you or I may think highly of you, you are not this because you are something else. And this is important for racism. This is where it starts. There's a fundamental principle about it. Anybody who practices that will say, because you are not this, you are the other thing. And then the two things cannot mix.
He's right, you know.
Okay.
But this hasn't stopped certain people from grifting. And one of the guys that grift a lot.
I have no idea what that word means. Hold on.
Grift.
What?
Grift.
Engage in petty or small scale swindling. Interesting. Okay, I learned something today.
Are the Hodge twins. Now the Hodge twins started off on YouTube doing, in my honest opinion, bodybuilding and satire, and they built a really big fan base.
1 sec. Yo, that nigga took too long, bro. So fuck it. Let's just continue.
Well, their low budget videos and lack of innovation in the way they were going caused their fan base to fail. And people started to notice a change in the content.
Somebody needs to study the fall off of the Hodge twins, because I was really thinking about this the other day. I was like, is this a fall off of the Hodge twins?
Hold on, bro.
Because
God damn. My triceps ain't never good. Hey, hold on, wrong one. But golly, like you see it a little bit, but God. Hold on, bro. Like, look at mine. But look at this nigga, bro. Oh my God, that is disgusting, bro. Jeez. I need more protein in my body, dog.
I was really thinking about this the other day. I was like, is this a case of like chasing the bag and also inadvertently fumbling a future bag?
Okay.
So this particular person
Hold
was
on.
a fan
I
of the
don't know what
Hodge
happened.
twins, and he realized something.
Like them two being these two big, light-skinned, raunchy brothers that are twins just makes sense in those kind of movies. Judd Apatow would have loved the Hodge twins, right? And I think to myself, that potential was screwed up because they thought to themselves, the conservative money will always be consistent and will always be coming. It's just...
Hold on, bro. I blanked out for a second.
The conservative money will always be consistent and will always be coming. It's always going to be there.
So he understood something that's pretty interesting. First of all, the Hodge twins, they could have went to Hollywood with their natural talent, but they sold out. And how did they sell out? Well, they started making conservative media content. But what kind of content? Well, it was the content that started disrespecting blacks. If you can go to their Twitter space, they do it all day long.
No. I want to make this very, very, very clear. So there's no way anyone can mix up what I'm about to say. I love all breeds of people, okay? But I will never turn my back on my community. And I get it, they're half and half, so they're kind of in a weird spot between that's their community too, but you know, they're also, they got me in them.
What did you say, nigga?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause, nigga, pause. Let's just finish the video, bro.
Look at this one, July 29th. The kids get on it too. If you think blacks today
Hey, yo.
are bad, just wait for the next generation. This is a lot of their content. Look at this one. The black trans genders are always the worst. He also says this black guy with the pack and black hoodie embarrasses himself in AutoZone when the manager was watching him. So basically what happens is that the Hodge twins went from a comedic duo to an anti-black conservative duo in order to make money once their comedic duo started going down. And you got to understand something, that their mother was black. So
They sister look just about as dark as the mom. Okay, hold on. Okay. So this is one, this is the other twin. That's the older brother, sister, and mom. But realistically, they all have the same complexion. I'm confused. Well, more or less. I guess this one's in the light a little bit more, so it looks like he's lighter, but they all probably do have the same complexion. So mom probably was a half and half too, to be honest. I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know.
They love their black mother a lot, but they did grift to this particular kind of conservative, anti-black leaning space alongside of people, let's say like Candace Owens or Brandon Tatum. And it's gotten a lot of people upset.
The Hodge twins are demons, bro. These two guys are demons. There's no other word to describe them. They have millions of followers. They've been on YouTube and they've been on social media for over 10 years, and they built their platform basically by bashing black people, and they decided to use their platform to attack a 17-year-old, a young man, not even an adult yet, and they're using their platform
escape value at 100. This comes after it receives
to try to attack not only this man's character, his family's character, before the trial even starts, so that way the public view will not think highly of him or his family.
As you can see here, you have somebody upset because the Hodge twins were basically, they're hating on Carmelo Anthony only to appease their all-white audience. Fast forward! Now, one of the things that the Hodge twins will do is they will react to videos. And it just so happened that they were reacting to the Eric Arval video, and they were reacting to this new All White Town documentary, and they said something that was interesting.
To be honest, I don't want to live in the United States of America if it's not majority white. Once it becomes majority non-white, it's gonna be a much different country. It's gonna be a much different country. Well, that's just a fact. If you just look at voting statistics, how ethnicities other than white vote, this country would be totally different. So I understand the fear.
All right. Okay. I want y'all to understand something, okay? I don't do the politics. I try not to. I really try to stay away from all of that. It gets muddy, bro. I don't like it. I don't like to get involved with it. I really don't. So I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Fear of white people want to live in a country that's majority non-white. I understand that fear wholeheartedly, because I don't want to live in a country that's majority non-white, because it would systematically change our country.
Now, they said something that was interesting there to me. They don't want to live in America when it's not the majority of white people, even though they themselves are not white. So they're saying if the white people leave America, they're going to leave America too. What? But they're not the only guys that talk like this.
America is a nation, not just from an economic standpoint, but we also have an identity too, a cultural identity. And I'll tell you guys this too.
God.
As someone who's a first generation American.
Man, if people still listening to this bozo talk, are people still unironically listening to this nigga talk and not making fun of him? Like, I want to, that's a genuine question. That's a genuine question. People are still listening to this nigga, this nigga right here. Y'all still listening to this man talk and not making fun of him? Amen. Look. There's a lot wrong with the world. I'm not gonna say I'm a saint or nothing, but I'm not these levels of evil, bro. That's a whole different thing, bro. God.
My family's from Sudan, etc. I should not be saying this stuff, but I'm going to be honest. A lot of these guys that come from the third world, to include my old homeland, come here and scam. And the reality is, if we want America to say America...
No. False. Okay? Here's something that I've seen, okay, with my own eyes, right? As an immigrant myself, I've had the pleasure of coming to the United States of America and experiencing the first world country life compared to the third world country life. It's a huge Stark difference, okay? Great, cool, got that understood. However, I can properly tell you that most immigrants that are coming to the country is not coming to scam niggas. They're not coming to do none of that extra illegal shit because most people, regular people, this might come off as a little bit condescending or a little bit up my own ass, but in my personal experience, most people that come from third world countries are way more hardworking than, you know, the regular African American, right? And it doesn't even have to be just black people, right? Most immigrants in general that I know personally, work harder than your average American. They're willing to put in extra. They're willing to go the extra step, all right? And it gets reflected because apparently, right, at least in my experience, when I say this, I'm speaking for myself, okay? Nobody else, I'm speaking directly for me. In my experience, me working harder has only benefited me in my workplace, right? Where I work, me going the extra step only benefits me, and it has benefited me, and it's gonna continue to benefit me because I only know how to put 110%, except for when I'm making these videos, because fuck y'all don't get that much of my energy. The fuck? It must be out of your goddamn mind. Come on now, you get what you get and you like it.
America, we got to keep it majority white. We got to keep it the way it was.
I'm kidding, I love y'all.
Founded.
Now that's Myron of Fresh and Fit, basically saying the same thing. He wants an all-white America, even though he's from Sudan originally. We need to keep America white, although he is not white. But there was a time where Myron,
Bozo,
who was
get him
trying
off
to
my
defend
screen.
white races, got into a battle with a guy, basically calling him a saying N-word.
But you're sitting behind a anon account, can't even stand behind what the you're saying. You got the nerve to talk to me when I got my real name out there, my real face out there. I'm live every day talking about actually contributing to the fight, and you got the gall to sit there and call me a sandwich, you piece of shit. I hope you wake up and have the replay of this, and I hope I come on a space I can see your dumb and actually talk to you. This is the problem that we have in these spaces. We got these stupid, autistic that will sit there and say, well, you're not white, so you can't talk about this, or you're... And it's like, okay, Reed, you want to go ahead and have this fight by yourself where no one's going to take you seriously because they're going to just think you're a kid? Remember, you... That's the problem.
So this is Myron basically going off on the guy for calling him all of that. But guess what?
And you know what's also funny? I'm one of the biggest advocates.
He's still
for
going.
White people being able to practice and say white power, be able to maintain their relationship with white women, etc. I'm actually one of the biggest proponents of white people being able to say, hey, I want to keep my race white. I actually respect that, and I fight for their ability to say that. Then you get dads like this guy that come in and try to on one of their biggest advocates that has a platform that's of the other color saying this stupid. Idiots like you make me realize, damn, I shouldn't even be defending these. You're lucky that I really respect freedom of speech, and I'm a free speech absolutist, so I will fight for your ability to say the stupid that you say, you stupid.
He's still telling the guy, look, I support you, even though you're disrespecting me, because I believe in free speech. I'm the one trying to help you guys stay white. Here you are being mean to me, which is crazy because those guys don't even care anything about you, but you're doing that. But this is where the Hodge twins get their Negro wake-up call. So the Hodge twins go on to Twitter, and then they put this message. Hey, Arval, I know your community is whites only, but could you make exceptions for us two Negroes? We're not even full sub-Saharan. We are over 40% white. And Arval says this. God bless the Hodge twins. But no. It's crazy to be out there.
Oh God, that just reminded me from something from the Boondocks, bro. Oh my God, I gotta find the clip and put it in here somewhere.
Defending these Caucasians all day, but the people that you want to appeal to might be closely
That's what you get for dick riding, bro. That's what they get for dick riding, bro.
feeling like Orval, because the majority of the Hodge twins content is anti-black. So if your content is anti-black, it must mean that the whites who are listening to you can feel very closely to you. So they don't want to live around blacks either. But there's a problem. You're black. Byron's black. If they're building an all-white community, they don't want you there, because it's good that you guys are nice and God bless you. And we love the fact that you call out anti-blackness.
All right, so look, I'm editing this video and I just noticed this nigga's name, bro. I'd be damned. I'd be so blown if a nigga named Oddball, whatever the fuck, tried to disrespect me, bro. Talking about some, we don't want your kind here. Nigga, I'd be damned.
But you're not allowed here. And it's so crazy is these guys know this. Myron knows it. Hodge twins knows it. The Hodge twins, they're getting paid from it. Myron's not even getting paid from it, but anything to be closer to White Zaddy. If you don't want to be around me, I'm not going to help you why you don't want to be around me. That's stupid, but that's how sick that some blacks are. You would rather help somebody who dislikes you, doesn't want to be anywhere around you, and fight other people to help them basically get ahead. You sound stupid. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi D Jackson back at it again with another episode of
Yeah, man. That is basically what that is. All right. I saw that and I was like, okay, this has my name attached to it, so I feel a type of way about this. I'm not about to let that just run, you know? So I had to say what I had to say. But what I really didn't like was the fact that in the United States, yeah, how about we not get into that? You know, that's a whole can of worms that I really don't. You shouldn't open. I highly advise you not to open that can of worms, my boy. So we're just gonna, keep it buzzing. Leave that alone. So I don't get why it's such a friggin' thing for black people to have problems with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just I'm not even gonna keep speaking on this because I'm not qualified enough to speak on this. I haven't done enough of my own research into black history to be able to speak on this. But it just doesn't sit well with me, bro. For the fact that, one, it has my name attached to it, and two, it has my race attached to it too. So it's like I had to say some. I didn't have to say nothing. I wanted to say something, so I said something. All right, and that's gonna be that. I apologize that this is the first video that's gonna be up for the reaction channel, but do subscribe to the reaction channel, man. I'm gonna be reacting a lot more on the streams, and then I'm gonna be posting it on here. There was something else, but I can't remember. So, yeah, that'll be it for me, man. As a matter of fact, my fault. This is going up on the gaming channel. On the Unknown Dawn channel. Yeah, that's what this is going up on. This is a video to promote the reaction channel. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to be making the reaction channel. Go subscribe to that. And whenever it's up, I'll probably just it'll be linked in all the videos whenever it's up, man. But for now, it's not up. Don't go looking for it. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.